Hey guys, Ledger Game here, and welcome to my humble abode. I know, it's been a while since any of you guys have seen me. I've been gone. Mostly because I haven't found the will to do anything making video-wise. There's not been a lot of good mods for me to work on until today. There's been a couple updated, I've been scavenging some, and I think I got a good mod showcase for you guys today. So stay tuned, Nomad players, because is it for Nomad? That question's going to be answered today. Now, let's just get the first thing out of the way. The first mod I'm going to show you guys, I don't even have to leave the home for. We can do it right here. So we're going to head over here, this target thing, because I know what you guys are thinking. How, you're green arrow. Yeah. So the first mod, it's kind of 2-in-1. I recommend getting both if you want the full green arrow experience, but this is green arrow's armor. And you can get this from mod manager in the game, and same with these arrows, which is trick arrows in the mod manager. I couldn't find a green arrow bow that was for this version, so you're gonna have to do with the old clunky lame one that I dropped. I mean, it works the same, it's just not as cool looking. But you basically grab an arrow. Oh look, I have an arrow. You put it on the thing. So cool, right? You have an arrow. But that's not the cool part. You grab the arrow and you press the spell use button. You can pick from all these arrows. So you can go for an explosive arrow, green arrow, rope arrow. And you can change how they work in the settings. Like I put the grapple intensity on this thing to max. So I get... Hold. See? You can get pulled up on it. And what I like to do when I have this arrow, because it doesn't come out the wall, if you just switch the arrow to literally any arrow, you get the arrow back. So that's just one of them. We might, well, I'm probably going to go in there and show you guys other ones anyways. But then there's the electric arrow. As you probably guess, you stab your opponent with it, they'll get electrocuted. You shoot them with it, they'll get electrocuted. And the fun thing about it is, as long as the arrow's in them, they'll stay electrocuted. But the arrow's not unlimited. Here, I'll probably just show you guys. Hold on. Let me just get in a thing real quick, and I'll show you. Okay, like I was saying, you grab your arrow, switch to electric arrow, pull back, fire, and as long as it's in them, they'll be electrocuted. So let me show you guys it right now. So let's just spawn in a dummy. I don't really care who it is. We'll go with gladiators. Basically, grab the arrow, go to electric, aim at the first idiot that comes to your way, and then you fire. And see, he's being doesn't always work. Sometimes it takes a couple shots, but see, as long as it's in him, he's gonna get electrocuted. But eventually the arrow runs out. See how it look? I'll show you. You guys can see now. See, look. It doesn't have electricity on it anymore, which means it ran out of juice. And then another arrow I like is the trank arrow. This one, when you shoot, stop, coming up. When you shoot him, and actually, okay, chill. I don't need that. Okay, you know what? I'll just stab you with it since I don't feel like aiming. Don't move. Okay, he should fall asleep in a second. Takes him a second to learn that he's actually been hit. But if you look at him, his eyes are closed because he's sleeping. He's tired. Now the way this works is, as long as this is in him, it has a timer on it basically. And as long as the arrow is in him, he'll be asleep. If you take it out, he should wake up in a couple seconds. There he goes. Oh, maybe I put the arrow away. Basically, yeah. Another one of my favorite arrows is this one, the bola arrow. You pull back, you fire, and now look, he has rope on his feet. But you need one that's alive for that to work. So let's try this again. He's tied up, can't move. He literally is stuck on the ground. So you can do whatever you want to him. Another thing I learned is you can grab him right here. There's a grip point, so you can just pick him up, and he's yours. Let's go for another arrow. We have the explosive arrow, which is my favorite one, in my opinion. You pull back, you jump, fire. You don't need to jump, but it's like, it just makes it look cooler. And then boom. Now the radius on it is really, really big, so I'm going to show you guys with more people. They're all done. Everybody. It's such a big radius, and it's very, very good. Now the last arrow, I think I didn't do, is the regular green arrow. No, the green arrow. You basically just pull back, fire, like a regular arrow. How did I do that? Like a regular arrow. Except it goes in deeper, so it's more satisfying. And I'm pretty sure it does more damage. So I really suck with the bow and arrow. So if you guys are better with bow and arrow, you can be better at green arrow than I am. What I like to do is do combo stuff. Like do that arrow, and then an explosive one, put it in him, and then run because he literally can't do anything, and then everybody else goes away with him. Anyway, that's trick arrows and the green arrow armor. On to the next mod. Okay, next mod up on today's list is a mod that every Nomad player has wanted for a long time, or at least I have anyway. So, let's get these arrows out of here. Gotta clean up my space. Alright, the next mod is a mod that Nomad players have been asking for, and every time it comes out, they're like, is it for Nomad? Is it for Nomad? Is it for Nomad? It is for Nomad. And it's called Realistic Bleeding. This one is actually really good on Quest. I really thought it'd be really bad and laggy when I downloaded it. Now, fair warning, you cannot get this from the mod manager. You have to go to someone's Discord server. Hold on. Let me check. Intermission. Give me a second. And we're back. Okay. So you have to go to Zinco Modding's Discord server. I think that's what it's called, but that's where you get the realistic bleeding from. Anyway, stop. Basically, you grab and see, it's already starting right now, and it starts dripping down. You can change the amount of blood you want, how many blood drops are allowed in Nomad, which is performance-wise really well. If your thing is low-end storage, like too many mods, your game's laggy, you can put it down quite a bit. Like mine's on 100%. Basically, you punch them, and then they'll start bleeding from that spot. What I like to do is, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, give me the axe. Stop. So what I like to do is grab him, and if you hit him right here, you should start bleeding from your nose. Maybe I need a sword. Ma'am, sit down for a second. Give me a sword. Sure, the Reverend sword will do, I don't really care. Basically, well, she's already doing it, so hold on. Sleep. Okay, stop. If you stab them, she should start bleeding from her nose. Yeah. And this is dripping, and you can catch it with your hand, and then you can get your armor all bloody, messy. Look at my guy right now. It's all messy, because, you know, all this stuff is happening. Anyway, give me the sword, and we're gonna go on to the next mod, which I'm not even gonna cut to, because it's just basically... Alright, the next mod up is called Player Health Modifier. In your mods book, you'll see Health Modifier Nomad. You can change the amount of health you have, the amount of health NPCs have. I put it on 500 because 500 seems like a pretty decent one. There's all these weighted random modes, which I don't really do. I haven't really messed with them. But basically, a higher health. Now, something I should say. I had made this mistake when I first got the mod. But if you do not, it starts off on default, and you can switch it up. And I thought it was broken, but you have to go to custom for it to work. Otherwise, you're not gonna have any of their health's they're gonna be weak. So these two kind of go hand in hand because realistic bleeding on 500 health with health modifier makes it a really bloody and good fight on Nomad. That's a quick one, but the next mod is a mod I know I've wanted for a long time. So let me jump cut to just to the thing. Okay, next mod up, Frieza's Death Beam. Now this mod is a mod I've really wanted, and it's not as bright on Nomad. Honestly, I think we got it better here on Nomad because usually with PC videos, you see how it's really bright and you can't aim. We have this small ball, and you pull the trigger. Basically, you hold the grip button, and you'll get a ball here. If you just pull the trigger, you're just gonna point. You're just gonna be like, over there, look, that guy's over there, and that guy's behind me. So you want to press the grip, and then if you press the trigger, you get me. So look, with they still does so much damage. Like even with a lot of health, they get like 3 shots of this thing. But the fun doesn't stop there. If you press the spell use button and then press the trigger, it makes a little explosion. So you can really feel like Frieza. And if you want, you can go buck wild and two-handed and just cause a war. That's what they're gonna do is perch up on a high place with a bunch of people and just. It's so much fun, and I really recommend getting it. Now, another mod that kind of goes hand in hand with the Frieza thing is called Explosion Spell. This one is it's weird. Because what I wanted to do, pick them up and blow them up, but you can't do that. But what you can do is pull them really close to you. Pull them really close to you. And if you grab them and press the trigger, it'll explode. But here's that's not what the fun is. It also does damage over time, but it's not what we want. If you grab the explosion bell when they're dead, and you're like, oh man, I don't want this body here. Grab it, press the button, he's gone. He literally explodes. Now there's one more, but I really, like, caution using this one because it's really laggy, and it will probably crash your game a couple times. It is called Fire Merge Up. It's part of the merge up thing. Lightning doesn't work, and gravity doesn't work, but fire does. And you throw it, and he explodes. Now my game lags because of my time stop spell. I don't know about you, but anyway, if you merge it, you get this really cool thing, and you pull it apart, and you get all these, which where you walk, they go with you, but when it's gonna hit stuff, it's really gonna lag my game out. What else do I have? I know I had something else. We'll end off with a Nomad mod, because everybody loves Nomad mods. Yes, I do. Okay, so for this next mod, it is one I already showed you before. I just already showed you it. But I didn't show you it like exact. Okay, you'll see what I mean. It's called Player Lip Sync, and I'm pretty sure it's by Huge Honor. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like 50% sure it's by Huge Honor. Anyway, look, when I talk, my mouth moves. Now, here's what's fun about it. It's not just that when I talk, my mouth moves. You can also go in your book, go to Player Lip Sync, and you can change the volume of how you're talking. Like, I put mine pretty high because my mic quality isn't the best. But if you put it on enemies can hear player, then... Okay, I'll have to go in the dungeon, so cut to the dungeon. Anyway, here we are in the dungeon with my green arrow armor, my green arrow bows, which, hint hint, wink wink, in the future, we're doing a green arrow dungeon run. Probably sometime either this week or next week. Not on the weekend next week because I'm busy. I'll be doing stuff. But I can guarantee you it'll either be not right this week, more like mostly next week. I'm aiming more towards next week. But it's February 1st when I'm recording this video, by the way. Anyway, with Player Lip Sync, you can walk out here. See that goober right there? I gotta be quiet because if I'm talking while I'm behind him, I can probably bottom no matter what. He's gonna hear me if I'm talking. So watch. If I just go up on him, I'm gonna have to be quiet, obviously. If I go up on him, I'm not whispering, it's gonna hear me. Watch, I gotta be quiet though. If I go, hey goober, he hears you. Okay, let's calm down. Now, this goober heard me, so now his life's open. And I'm thinking, what are you gonna do with him? Well, this isn't even the outro of the video. After I give one more special mod that I can't showcase because it's really laggy. So, sir, thank you for your patronage. See you later. So, sadly, I cannot showcase this mod. It crashes my game, and probably yours too. It's very, very finicky with when it wants to work. I'm pretty sure from what I've known so far, you can use it one time and then it crashes. It's called the Supernova spell, and it's in Lineca's Discord server. Same with the Frieza's Death Beam. But it crashes your game a lot. That's why I don't have it equipped. Like if you look at my spell wheel, it's not here. Just these two. And this. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I might showcase it in another video. You guys, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it already. I'm sure you know of its existence. But it's a beta mod, which it really shows because it's in beta, and if you want to, it's gonna crash your game. That's all I'm saying. Same with Krillin's Destructo Disc. That one doesn't work either. I tried it, but basically the moment I summon it in, it just crashes instantly. I don't know what it is about it, but it just does. Anyway, that's all the mods I've had to show you today. What's that? You want one more? I mean, you know what? Why not? I don't have this mod installed, but I can let you in on a little secret. Let's keep this between me and you. You know what they say, don't download PC mods? Don't download them. They're bad. They're gonna crash your game. There's one PC mod that works on Blade and Sorcery Nomad, and it's the flip spell. Don't tell anybody I told you this, because it'll be on me. The FBI, they're gonna want me. Warfrog's gonna come after me. because I'm telling people to download PC mods on Nomad. Don't do it with any other mod but the flip spell. If you really want to do flips, which it kind of completes the Green Arrow experience, because you can go from up there and do a flip. So, I mean, if you really want to get it, go to the PC section, look up flips. It's gonna tell you it's a PC mod. Don't listen because it works on Nomad for some reason. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. Credits to Drifter for figuring this out, because, you know, downloadable content is the whole reason I know about this. So this is just for the people that didn't know about that in the first place. That's for you guys. If you guys already knew about it, good for you. Thumbs up. Why is my thumb is so crooked? Thumbs up to you. Anyway, that's all I got to show you guys today. That's every month I can think of so far. It's going to be another like 2 months till I come back. So, be ready for that. I'm, honestly, the next time I come back, hopefully, U13 or 1.0 is going to be out. So hopefully by then the full game will be out, and then I can do but actually, no, never mind. For the next time I back, it will be a Green Arrow dungeon run. And I'm going to look for an actual good bow and not this one, because this one's just kind of lame. I want the Green Arrow one. So I'll look and see if I can find a good one. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. I dropped my bow.